The good news is when it comes to transportation, there's good news here. And our man is in this morning, Jim Piccola from the New York State Department of Transportation. Good morning, James.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Pretty excited. Things are moving along really well. I think what you guys have done over there on the arterial has turned out to be pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Easy on, easy off. You want to go downtown, it's easy coming from New Hartford. That exit, that going to the Comets game, it's easy to get off. I love the Court Street exit.
Good. Yeah. That that was one of the things when we were looking at replacing the viaduct through there. Because we had safety issues.
Yeah.
We eliminated actually 3 crossings: the one at Court Street, one at Warren, and then at Noyes. So chance with high-speed crossing with pedestrians. So by putting the new interchange at Court Street, it gave a lot of connectivity, mobility, and then, again, eliminating the crossing with the high speed there.
And I saw the signs this morning as I was coming in, just letting people know to slow down, that there are pedestrians crossing and stuff like that. So that's really good they have that there, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so when does the there's bridge construction going on over there, though, right?
Actually, there's right now is what they call punch list stuff. We're completing some of the landscaping, the fencing, some of the stone pavers that are still going in, working on some driveways and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're substantially completed.
Yeah.
The only thing we'll probably have left in the spring is we have some work on Lincoln Ave between Roberts and Oswego. Mm-hmm. Because of the new ADA requirements, instead of just doing a regular mill and fill, now all the ramps that come down have to be addressed and brought up to those standards. So that's a lot of handwork and what have you.
Yeah.
So, we'll complete that in the spring, and then we'll get Lincoln Ave paved up, and we should be in really good shape.
So the other thing that I think is a good idea, not that you really care what I think, but I just feel like I'm so lucky to be able to have you right here, and I can be like every other motorist going down the highway. I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like.
This is one of your constituents, Jim.
That's kind of it. I'll vote for him once again if I need to, but I don't think I need to. So, Jim, on Oriskany Street. So, as you're traveling past the Odd, which is looking beautiful now, isn't it? That auditorium,
It's absolutely amazing.
It's unbelievable. The outside looks great. Yeah. So, as you're passing by, the Odd is on your right. You're coming up. It used to be the medians were filled with grass or whatever. Difficult to in our area, difficult to keep up with salt and everything else. Difficult to keep it growing properly. So you guys have kind of done a concrete stamp brick look down and through there. I think it's a great. That's a great move. It looks clean. It looks very nice.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much done, right?
That's pretty much done. There's a couple areas that they still have, but like I said, hopefully by the end in a couple of weeks we should have that all taken care of.
Getting back to the arterial, when you asked about the bridge, now you're talking about the one that actually goes over the arterial. That's Burstone Road.
Correct. Yeah,
and they've got the tarps there and everything. What's going on there?
That's a rehab on the existing bridge. Right now they're doing a lot of work on what they call the substructure. That pier, that center pier there that divides the north-south arterial, they actually physically removed that and put the new one up. And they have 70 days to do that. So they're going to hopefully have that completed in the next couple of weeks here.
Okay.
And that was a great undertaking, and they did a great job.
It changes to 55, right? Is that part of the new... I could have sworn I was over the weekend I was on the arterial.
It does,
and
after the pedestrian bridge.
After that last intersection, it becomes 55.
Right, yeah. Just as you get off of Court Street, as you head north, yes, that's 55.
And that's new, right?
Speaking of speed limits, who set the speed limit on Higbee? Is that DOT that does that?
Yes, we worked with the county.
And was that the belief that there were just so many accidents there from when you hit the Oneida County line down that you needed to, because it has been slowed down substantially there.
Yeah. Herkimer County approached us, and we did a traffic study through there, and we made some of our recommendations, and the county implemented them. Yeah.
All right.
So.
And I don't travel that anymore, but I used to travel that in the wintertime coming from the valley to here, and I do want to tell you that when I would be making my way through Higbee and winter roads, trying to make my way through, and then you hit the New Hartford line, it would always go to bare pavement. So, a little compliment there.
Good.
It was a long ride from Frankfurt on the
Well,
ice.
especially that one part of the hill.
Well, no, there's the first hill coming off 5S.
Oh, my gosh.
They would salt that, but everything else was sanded. And then you get to the New Hartford line, and it would be salted. So you'd go from snow and ice pavement to black salted pavement. Good stuff. Well, you're not bragging, Jim. I see you're not bragging, but I'm bragging for you.
Also, you've got a big announcement you were saying about in Rome.
Well, Rome, we have something coming up later today. The governor will be making an announcement.
Oh, he'll be in Rome today?
Oh, no.
Okay.
But a press release.
This is a press release.
Got it.
From his desk in New York City.
It's a milestone.
Announcement is coming, and you're going to be doing some work out there.
Yeah, and we have that great project out there, and so there's a milestone coming up today.
Okay.
And the governor will be getting that out today, so it's awesome.
All right. What else do we have to keep track of? What's the next big project? Is it Roundabout? Are you going to be over on John Street in that area?
Let's see. Well, we have, with the Rome project, we actually have one roundabout that's existing at Ellsworth, and we're going to install 2 new ones.
That's going to be in the base?
Yeah, at the base. And so we're real excited about that. And yes, Odd to Broad, that's what I call it. And,
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
And that will
I believe that's Audie's girlfriend's name over at the Comets games. Odd to Broad. Yeah. Similar names. It's interesting.
Yeah. That job will be coming out to bid sometime in January, and hope to see by April, May, we'll be out there construction.
How long does something like that take?
We're looking at around 2 years to complete that. There's a lot of work underground again, just like with the arterial project. We had a lot of work underground. So once that's completed, then you'll see a lot of movement up top. But we're looking at a 2-year project. We hope very soon to have a final design, and also coming up with a traffic scheme, how we're going to detour people. So once we have that, hope to get back out and give everybody an idea.
For the record, is Jim Zecca for that roundabout, or is he against that one?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Has he been nothing about that roundabout?
We'll find out.
Checking, and he hasn't gotten into the Rome roundabouts. I think those have moved along quite flawlessly without protest.
That is correct.
Okay, just checking. Something about Utica. That's all I'm saying. All right, Jim, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
A little bit of an update on what's going on out there. 7:21. Before you know it, you'll be putting that brine down. Maybe even by the end of this week, we are looking at snow. Hard to believe.
Very possible.
Well, it's that time, I guess.